Boiler up, it's D&D in the building. Purdue power, no ceiling. Yeah. Double D back, that's Derek and Dalton. Talking gold blood, Mackie Ben Moulton. Black and gold dreams, banners we folding. Paint crew loud, every rim gets swollen. Stats so clean, you think it's a scheme. History books get Purdue screen. From humble to E-Day, legends on replay. We run through Mars like it's just another weekday. Double the energy, talking that legacy. Boiler boys cooking, no recipe. Microphone magic, rivalry static. We breaking it down, keep it cinematic. You want the heat, better tune in fast.
Coach, most people know him from his playing days in the NBA, but he also went to Memphis. That's crazy to me. As crazy as college basketball has gotten, that might be the craziest single thing. A team that won their conference tournament, went to March Madness, returned their coach, has 15 entirely new players, no returners. Unbelievable.
Yeah, 15 new players, man. They don't even know what they're doing right now. I mean, can you imagine that? You're going into a college season with 15 new guys. I mean, that's just the mid-major way now.
Yeah.
Penny knows how to get these guys ready to go either to their next destination or even pro. I mean, he gets ballers. He had PJ Haggerty and all them dudes. I mean, he gets dudes. And then he takes a mid-major, and he's usually a team you don't want to play.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. My initial thoughts on Memphis. Don't sleep on it. I'll tell you that. We got Doug McDaniel, Sincere Parker, who was McNeese.
Yeah, I would say everybody should know who that is. He played on McNeese last year.
Some good mid-major guys. Am I worried? No. Are you?
No. This should be. I mean, Memphis doesn't look good in their first few games. This should be a pretty comfortable victory for Purdue. They are the polar opposite of Purdue when it comes to discipline. They do not run anything. They turn the ball over, I think, somewhere around 25 to 30% of their possessions. One of the highest turnover rates in America. They have 4 or 5 guys, I heard this on Sleepers podcast or something, that have over a 20% turnover rate. I mean, just horrific with the ball. All they do is ISO ball.
13 per game right now.
Yeah, 13 per game. And it's worse than that if you watch them play. Like, it's just bad shot after bad shot, bad decision after bad decision. They're very undisciplined is where I'm getting at with that. Sorry to long-winded way of saying it. But, however, that being said, yet again, we're playing a team that plays very fast, very aggressively. They're going to want to get steals, go up and down. They're going to also make their own mistakes, but that's their goal. They're going to try to get you to make mistakes. They're going to try to speed you up. God willing, thank God we have the best point guard in the country at not allowing you to do that.
Yeah.
I expect another game where Braden walks it up the court, gets us in our offense. We score almost every single possession, and we win this game, pretty handedly. But they also have, you mentioned a couple guys, Aaron Bradshaw, who used to play for Ohio State.
Yeah, he's tough.
He is, but he's not even starting. He's already lost his starting spot. I think he's sixth man now. He has no chance against Oscar. He's athletic, but he don't want any piece of that, I promise you.
21 of 65 on the season for 3. I mean, that's a lot of that's over 23s a game. They're shooting 32.3% on the season. Their actual field goal percentage is 68.4. So I mean, that's fairly high. I mean, the only team they've really played is San Francisco, and what are you gonna say about that? They played Ole Miss and UNLV and got beat. So
yeah, they haven't looked like, last year early in the season, everybody remembers they beat UConn, right? Yeah. It was a big deal, and then UConn loses a couple in a row or whatever. But they are not that team. They don't have any version of that. Now Now, that being said, they have talent. They have high-level guys, full-on big power forward players. Doug McDaniel obviously is Timu Carson Edwards. You know, he can get hot at any time and kind of go crazy on you. Now, I don't see him doing that against Purdue. Purdue is way too disciplined to allow something like that.
Strong on the Timu.
Huh?
Dude's got 4.3 turnovers per game, dude.
Yeah, their whole team
as
is
a
like
point
that.
guard.
They turn it over a lot. They're extremely inexperienced together. I'll say this: they could be decent by the end of the year, but right now they just don't. To me, in my opinion, hopefully I'm correct. Knock on wood. They don't stand a chance against Purdue. This should be they could come out and be really hot starting, but by the 10-minute mark, 12-minute mark of the first half, I expect Purdue to start taking this away pretty quickly.
I would say Akron's. I would rather play Memphis right now than Akron. Honestly.
I think they're very close in KenPom.
I mean, yeah, their highest rebounders at guard. Their center has 11 rebounds on the season.
They have 2 7'1" guys, and neither one do anything for them. They're very slow.
11 and 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
That's 3.7 and 3.3 per game.
From 7 foot.
I'm going 20 and 10 Clough, baby.
Should be another Clough and TKR masterpiece.
Yeah.
This is a game where I think we will see a lot of Braden and Omer together, just because of how this other team plays, and they want to turn you over and they want to speed you up, and having both of them in there will be exceptionally beneficial. I think Lawyer has a huge game here. So their defensive scheme from Memphis is literally, if you drive, all the help always comes from the closest guy. It's not like strategic help. It's just like me and you playing 3-on-3 in a backyard. You're going to help the closest guy. There's no actual rotation.
And we ball.
Yeah, but anyway, I would make it 4 minutes and I would be passed out. But yeah, so that's what they do. They're very junkyard basketball type of defense. We should have unlimited spray out threes. I could see Fletcher, even CJ, scoring a bunch of points in this game just off kick out threes alone. So don't think it's a huge. To me, this isn't. People will call this some version of a trap game because you're looking ahead to potentially Texas Tech. I don't think so. I think this is a go beat them by 30. Get some rest for your starters because you're about to go play a really good team. I don't think we're looking ahead. I don't think Purdue does that.
Yeah, I'm on the same page, man. They got a young Hardaway. I haven't seen him play, but if he's anything like his dad, he's a baller.
What are your keys to winning this game?
I don't know a whole lot about Memphis, man. So I'll just say what we've been doing. Rebound, control the tempo, run PJ's offense, and you should win. Yeah. I mean, with the personnel, there's not – what can you say about Purdue, man? If we rebound and we shoot – we don't even have to shoot good this year. Shoot halfway decent, run the offense, we win. Don't let the waters get muddy.
Yeah.
Slow the pace. Don't let these teams get out with these athletes. They don't want to play defense, so make them play defense. Run the shot clock down a little bit. Make them work. Kids like this don't like defense. They're all about me, I, buckets. Yeah. It's like a 7th grade team from Naperville, Illinois, dude. Just all about me and buckets. So,
yeah, I pretty much just agree with that. I mean, they were the number 1 offense on KenPom, and I think historically number 4 ever. Currently, where we're at now, this isn't a team that should worry you. You should score almost every damn possession, and you just got to shut the water off. My real keys to this are. Pressure their guards. They're turnover prone. We aren't big on causing turnovers. So in this game, I think we maybe pressure it up a little bit, get them to do that, exploit their inexperience. Obviously, we should be on another level from a discipline and experience together standpoint. Limit their perimeter shots. Don't let a guy like Doug McDaniel get 8 threes or something ridiculous, because he's capable. Like you said, rebound. When you do get transition, take advantage. I think this could be some of those trail behind Fletcher Lawyer threes in transition. And then you can be pretty flexible defensively with these guys. They have, we should be able to switch. We should be able to be pretty smart. So do the little things. Be ready for the game. Don't have too many Mai Tais the night before. And is that a thing?
0. Let's get focused, boys.
Just be focused. Be ready. Win the game. I want to play Texas Tech pretty badly.
No girlfriends.
No girlfriends. No girlfriends allowed.
Yeah.
They looked in good spirits today with the pictures they had of them getting on the plane and stuff. So I think it'll be good. Who is your player of the game? Is it going to be the same?
Under.
Oh, man.
The land down under.
Mr. Clough. And who is your sixth man of the game or guy, like non-starting player of the game?
You know what? G.
Jakari, you think it's a big Jakari game here?
Coming back.
I love that.
He listens. So. He listens to everyone. He's heard it.
Oh, yeah.
He's Big Dog's son.
Yeah.
He's got another gear to him. It's time to turn up, G.
I agree. He seems like the type, Cox hasn't been doing great, and he's like a blood in the water guy. Like, oh, maybe I can go get some of them minutes. So, yeah, I like that. My player of the game, I think I'm going to go with Fletcher. I think he's going to have a huge game here. He may not be the overall player of the game just because statistically all he does is score points. But I think this could be a 20-plus game for Fletcher. He comes out just hot, and kind of like he did against Akron, scoring 16 in the first half. He could have had 30 easy in that game if he wanted it. And then my sixth man of the game, I think I'm going to go Jack Benner. I think this is a game where but I think this is a game where he could get 10 to 12 minutes and really be good in those based on the team that we're playing.
I like Benter. I want Lawyer and Benter. I want everyone to go off. Andy hitting us with Omer's getting ready to really explode.
Dang, dude.
Hey.
Watch the explosion talk with that area of the world, my God.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
All right, edit that out. We're going to clip that out.
No, that's funny. Funny.
I agree, dude. I think he just did. I'm sorry. Going 14 points and 6 assists, 4 rebounds is, for a guy coming off your bench, is crazy to me. He's going to have some big games here soon. I think he's going to have a 20-point game or a 10-assist game in the next 4 to 5 games. I just see it.
He better, because we enter Big Ten play after that. So
yeah. Then things get a little dicier.
It's going to get nasty.
All right, what are your predictions for this game? Who's winning by how much? And let me know what you think of the total here.
I'm going to go Purdue 92.
Okay.
I'm going to go Memphis 78.
Okay.
Just because I don't think our defense, we might let it get sloppy a little bit. We play well that way too. Not as much as I don't want to, but I think they slop it up a little bit and we feed into it a little bit. But they average 70. I think they average 72 points a game right now.
Yeah.
So I think we let them score a little more than that.
Yeah, they're a top.
What about you? Drop it.
They're a top 70 tempo, so they do play pretty quick. Blake Widmer thinks, let us know in the chat too, guys. He thinks the Boilers win 96-71. I'm very much in line with that. My prediction is we're in a weird gym, so I think shots maybe don't always fall. And I think we're up pretty big and we get our subs in. So I'm going to go 88-64, and we prove a point defensively. I think this is our KenPom defense just keeps tanking. We beat Akron by 20. We had them down almost 30. our defense drops from 41 to 50. Like
Yeah.
we keep getting higher and higher in offense, but our defense keeps going down. And Painter is an analytics guy, and he knows that whatever the number is, this many past champions have all had a top 30 defense. I think this is a game we come out and we really prove that we can play defense.
Got Andy up,
Yep.
28-point lead. They hit a couple threes.
Very
Akron
similar.
did. Yeah, I think it'll be a similar game. They might play us tight on D. We seem to handle that well. We've got Braden, and Omer seems to handle pressure like a pro.
He's so
like
good
a
at
Carson almost.
that dribble way back behind him thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like Braden does it where he reaches
yeah.
out too. Yeah, I mean, they're just top-level point guards. Yeah. You have anything else on Memphis, or you want to go into the blind ranking segment, dude?
Nope, nothing else on Memphis. Really excited to watch Purdue play a couple games in a row. We're almost to feast week, one of my favorite weeks of the year for college basketball, where you have all these weird little tournaments going on. It's almost like it's like feast week, conference championship week, and then March Madness are my three. They're just the best. So really excited. There's going to be a ton of good college. There already is. We got Kansas and Duke coming on here shortly, about 5 minutes. And then tomorrow you got, UConn and somebody Purdue played. And then Illinois and Alabama.
Yeah. Tomorrow night's big games, man.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, some big games.
Blind
Yeah,
rankings. I'll start them out. You got one for me, right?
I just messaged my wife through the chat.
Katie, will you turn that game off? That's funny.
Next level.
First blind ranking. Oh, let me hit Andy real quick here. Punch. Feast week. He said I'd take the week off from work, so that means I can watch everything. That's my guy.
Go, Andy.
And that's the
gangster,
only way
dude.
you should be living life if you're not living that way. Just
Man.
so everybody knows.
Andy, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Okay, blind ranking. This is kind of a little dorky one, but
All right.
I'm doing your top 5 Purdue podcasts to watch.
All right.
Okay,
Sweet.
and I'm gonna make this easy. I'm just gonna start out with the Double D podcast.
Oh, put her at 1, baby. I love to watch our stuff because then I critique the hell out of myself.
Let's go with one I don't know if you watch, but I've watched for a long time. Boiled Sports.
I like the Boiled Sports guys. I don't watch it as much, to be honest with you. I'll put them at number 4.
I will say that they are a little more heavy into football than they are basketball, but
Right.
I love
They
what,
like some of our stuff, and I appreciate them, so don't get
I
it
love
twisted.
what Boiler Dad does. He's awesome. He's just a
Yeah.
regular old guy.
Yep.
Let's go with Sleepers. And I know they're not just a Purdue podcast, but they do a ton of Purdue content.
You know what? I'm coming around on Sleepers. I've been getting along with Carter. D Hill is my guy.
Love that guy.
Love D Hill.
3 units.
Dion, cool guy. He's brought me back around. I'm putting him at 2.
All right. And let's go. We have 3 and 5 left. Let's go Boilers in the Stands.
Yeah, they slide in at 3. I love Craig. They bring the good stuff. Braggs, Jackson. Just all of these are amazing guys.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
cool.
And then number 5, a guy that we've been on his show, Locked On.
Oh,
No
I'm
offense
sorry,
to you, Nick Harmon,
Nick.
if you're listening.
Nick, don't, don't.
I was going to preface this, but I'll say it afterwards. Hey, Blake, Bits is number 2, okay?
Yeah,
Bits is
come
number 2.
on,
No,
man.
I'm just kidding.
Read the room, Blake.
Read the room, dude. No, Bits is number 1 if we're being really honest here.
That's facts.
But all 5 of these are 4
Yeah.
of these outside of us are awesome.
No, all 5.
And they all
dude.
bring something different.
Yeah.
Like to me, Sleepers brings an outside perspective, and they react to a bunch of stuff. Bits brings literally biased but unbiased, real breakdowns of things. They're very good at that. Boiled Sports, he's just a regular guy answering questions and talking about what he's feeling. He also loves to drink whiskey. I'm happy about that. And then Locked On Nick is a young guy, but he brings us content every day. A little bit more, emotional responses, big stuff, over the top stuff. But love what he does. It's just we have a lot in this space, and it's all great, and I'm glad that we get along with a lot of these guys and interact with a lot of these guys, and they're going to help us. I was just talking with Greg today from Sleepers, asking him about getting credentials. I haven't even talked to you about this and how to go about that and what the best way is. And he was very open and helpful with that kind of stuff, and they've all been super helpful anytime I've ever asked him anything about this space and how to operate it and how to navigate it. So if you haven't checked those out, Sleepers, Spoilers in the Stands, Spoiled Sports, Locked On, also Boiler Breakdown's another great one. Yeah. There's a lot of guys out there in this space, and there's plenty of cookies in the cookie jar, so we're not trying to take you away from anybody. We're just trying to be another one that you can have an outlet for, because if you're like me, there's never enough content for Purdue.
Some moods feel different, and we got choices. Yeah, it's facts, man. Everybody has a different personality, a different take, and there's never enough Purdue content as far as I go. Yeah, it's an amazing space to be in. Cool guys, and we're out for those press passes, baby. You'll see us on the row one day.
Yes.
See us on press row. It'd be hard not to cheer, but we'll be there. Let's dive into your blind ranking, dude.
Bring it on.
I'm going to do most likely mid-major to make the NCAA tournament.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This is a little bit challenging one. So I'm going to start with UNLV.
Are they in the American?
Ooh, I don't even know, dude. I don't know what conference, honestly.
I'm going to put them at 4 because I think they're in a one big bid league, and I don't think it's going to be them necessarily.
They have DGL, and he's really going off this year. McNeese State. How do you say that?
McNeese. There's no E on the end. I mean, there is, but you don't sound it out. McNeese State. I'm going to go 2.
2. Oakland. No, I'm not. We're not ranking Oakland, dude, because they're making it. Coach Campy is the legend. My next one is Memphis.
Memphis, I'm going to go 5. I have no faith.
5, not in or out.
I don't think they make the tournament, even though they're in a bad league.
Okay. Grand Canyon.
I have, 4 and 1?
Yes. No, you have 3 and 1. Sorry.
3.
3 for Grand Canyon. Oh man, you did this right, boy. San Diego State.
Yeah, 1.
Dude, they're heavy. You're about to find out. They're tough. I think they could surprise some people. They do have a lot. That Magoon kid. Anybody named Magoon?
What was my 5 there? I forgot half of them.
Oh, let me run through it. You got 1, San Diego State, 2, McNeese State, 3, Grand Canyon University, 4, UNLV, and 5, Memphis.
Oh, I love it.
Where's your cutoff?
Cutoff to what?
Who's out?
I don't think – I need to know what conference UNLV is in. I don't think Memphis makes the tournament at all. I think the first 3 all make the tournament.
Okay.
But in today's world,
State,
man, all these teams aren't the same teams. So really, when it comes to mid-majors, to me, it all comes down to who's got the best coaches.
Right.
Because they're like a free agency. They're just getting picked out of. All their best players are getting stolen every single year. It kind of sucks for mid-majors. I really don't love it.
Agree.
But it is what it is. I mean, that's the nature of the business for now until they change something.
Coach Campy, baby. Oakland's in. Count them in. They're winning the horizon. We'll see them. All right. Next segment. Would you like to drop some history on us? Today in sports history.
So, not a ton in today in sports history. I was trying to find a big upset in college basketball. Couldn't. Found one in football, though. None. 2006, number 1 Ohio State beat number 2 Michigan. That was called the game of the century. It was the first time they've ever played and being number 1 and number 2.
Cool.
Ohio State won that game. First and only time they've ever been 1 and 2 and played. In 1966, one of the all-time legends in pitching, Sandy Koufax, retired. A lot of people have heard that name. He was one of the best pitchers of all time. In 1978, Frank Mordica of Vanderbilt rushed for 321 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Wow.
Huge game. And then also in 1949, rest in peace. I think maybe he's alive. I shouldn't have said that. Jackie Robinson was named the NL MVP, first ever African American to win that award. Obviously, a huge day in history.
Shout out Jackie.
And then 2 birthdays: David Ortiz, the Big Papi, a legend of playoff baseball, and Gary Sheffield from the Atlanta Braves, another legend of baseball. Both had a birthday.
Sheffield was a beast, man.
Yeah, Gary Sheffield was. When I was a kid, dude, having him like in the MLB games when you're playing those, dude, he was
cheat codes.
He was a legit
Pedro Martinez.
Yeah, he was very good. So that's today in history. I did want to actually I'll do it at the end. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll go into the quote of the day. I got one from it's college basketball relevant, and it is: a team should be an extension of a coach's personality. Mike Krzyzewski. I'll say it one more time. A team should be an extension of a coach's personality. Mike Krzyzewski, one of the GOATs.
One of the best.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think that we are lucky that we root for a program that is exactly that. I mean, you hear it from every coach in the country. And there's been times, I'm not going to lie to you, when I was doubting Matt Painter. Some of those years, like pre-COVID, that year pre-COVID, we were bad, and I was not happy. But as I've learned, as we've all learned, the fuck I'm going to do, I'm going to trust Paint, okay? Let's just be honest.
Trust Paint.
And we're lucky that we have that. But I agree. You see that like Michigan when they had Juwan Howard as their coach. No shade, obviously, but they represented him. There's plenty of shade, let's be honest. They represented him, and that's why they had all the talent to be good, and they just weren't.
I'll slap you.
I just think that this is truer than ever, and that's why more often than not I'm picking teams, if I'm betting, that are coached by great coaches rather than how talented they are, because that's where we're at. The playing field has been pretty well leveled. A lot of these teams have really, really talented players, but they don't have a coach that can get them to work together. Man, Jeremy Fierce Jr. had 13 assists. Sorry.
Don't care.
Oh, thanks, Dill. Jackie Robinson died in 1972. I'm safe.
Stealing the thunder.
I did want to do.
You got an open invite, Dill. You just gotta hit us up.
Yeah, you don't have to be in the chat, dude. You can be live on the show.
Yeah, if you want to come on the show, bring little deck man on the show.
You got the Muggsy says segment up?
Oh,
I got the perfect thing he texted me the other day.
Hold on. This is one of our favorite segments that we're starting now. This is Muggsy Says.
That's my dad.
Drop it.
He is the most negative but most loved person in the world. So this is a text I got from my dad the other day, out of nowhere, for no reason. No worries on Memphis. They suck.
Hell yeah.
Followed up by FYI, Akron is good. That was on the way to the Akron game, and no idea why he said that, but that's just the way my dad operates. He's going to tell you what it is, and that's what Muggsy says. Memphis, no worries on Memphis. They suck. Perfect for this episode.
They suck. Shout out to Muggs. Coming on the show soon. He's got to.
Got to get him on.
Cries. Yep. Nephew cries too much to come on the show, so.
I read that as he cries too much to live. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be hard.
Last thing from me, and we'll sign off of here. Thanks everybody who's been in the chat, who watches this later. We've added quite a few subscribers recently. If you aren't subscribed, please hit that like and subscribe button. Really does help us. We're trying to grow this thing so we can bring you more and more content, more and more guests. If you haven't watched it yet, definitely go check out the Campy interview. It's on our page. It was awesome. One of the best I've ever done. And we're going to start clipping some of that out I think on this
Yep.
episode too, we could try to even break this out into the Akron Purdue half and the Memphis half, just to make it easier on everybody to find what they're looking for. Some people don't care about the Akron game at this point, so we could try that.
Right.
But, yeah, appreciate everybody who's watching. If shout out our new little banner thing we got going on here. That was fun to make.
Yeah, that looks good, man. Derek is keeping us in the game with shorts. I'm more of the just podcast guy, so if you see shorts, they're from Derek. Follow us on TikTok as well. We are on there, and we try to post, at least weekly. I mean, base minimum. We share shorts on YouTube that Derek makes. He's a wizard of the clips. I'm not good at it. I'm good at podcasting things, and that is my forte. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Help us. Yeah, we'll see ya.
Peace.
You gotta hit stop, bro.